One time my back office here got toilet papered, and everything that I own or use back here was suddenly covered with toilet paper, including my chair, and it just made me tired, so I went home.
I wonder why beneath the sky, there's nowhere to fly. No, no, no.
I have broken skateboards in my room, but the very first one that was given to me was a student, and he was just like, a lot of people didn't like him because he was kind of rowdy, but I always liked him. And so he was a skateboarder. He was like an 8th grader at Marionville, Missouri, like 13 years ago. And there had been some drama with the teacher down the hall with me, and so I came back to my room that day, and I was thinking about quitting teaching because I thought, if it's just going to be, you know, drama, I don't like that, and so I don't want to be involved in that. And the crazy thing was, he had put the board on my desk that day, and it said, "Fight the system," and it said, "You're the best teacher I've had."
There was one kid, and he was a library aide the first year that I started, and he was a senior. And he had a lot of issues. He was fighting with some pretty intense anger issues and trying to decide who he was going to be as a person and what his interests were. And it came to the point one day where he would get in a fight with his teachers and came back in the back room, broke down crying, and he didn't want anybody to see him crying because he was trying to be really tough. When I was able to kind of help him through that and work with him and give him an outlet and try to be, you know, there for him to kind of show him that he didn't have to be afraid of those kinds of feelings or things.
Well, actually, it just happened a few weeks ago. I wasn't having a very good day. A student must have picked up on that, and I don't know who the student was, but I came back in after school to my classroom, and there was a note sitting on the podium, and it was like the nicest letter I have ever read, and it was about me and all these nice things that I couldn't even imagine a student would say about their teacher. How nice it was to me. It just totally blew my mind. It was anonymous. They didn't say who it was. I'm still trying to figure it out now.
A student this year, she wrote me a letter about how I made her want to be a teacher, and she wants to work with students, and all the specific things, that the ways I've helped her, and that was awesome. That was really made my day. So for a year.
What I really like, and this isn't one thing in particular because it happens a few times, is when you can reach somebody that thinks that they don't want to read or don't want to have anything to do with it, and find just that right book, and something clicks, and then you see it in their eyes, and they're just as surprised as you are that they find something, and you can impart what is hopefully a lifetime of reading.
It's my very first day teaching ever. You just walk in the classroom first hour, and there's 30 sets of eyeballs on you, and it's like you get that surreal feeling, here you go. That's a memory that probably won't go away anytime soon, because it got to the point, I'd prepared to be a teacher, but until you step in the classroom for the first time, and you've got a large number of teenagers staring at you, wondering what's the next words coming out of your mouth. That's kind of a surreal experience for the first time, but as you move on, you obviously just get used to it.